Alright, welcome back everyone. Drake Hawkins again. We're back playing some more Factorio Deathworld Season 5. And we just about killed ourselves this time. Actually, last time we did. We activated things, and as the doom approached, as you guys were sitting there watching, I'm sure 90% of you were like, oh, look, he's about to activate those silly, overly demanding power machines, isn't he? Oh, look, there he goes, and there goes the base. So, yeah, we killed our power. If you look here, our power system is, you know, about, it's roughly bouncing between 5 and 10% power supply, which is less than ideal, one might say. So we're going to actually cut the power to the coal system and the, oddly, pipes and pumps sitting in random places, so there's no connection here. This should now be a separated network, which is fully satisfied. Good. So that's going to help. I'm also going to take, give these guys a little bit of a hand fade, I guess. What's happening right now is I'm shutting off the power to this, so this is now a closed loop. This solar and these producers and this pump, solid fuel producing this whole little network here is its own little ditty, and it's exclusively cut off, so now these guys should be running. They should have all the power they need. If we mouse over, we can see down in the bottom right here, the satisfaction is working. That's something, I guess, at this point. Then let's go ahead and do, I don't know, like, blah, blah, blah. Let's run down the line, actually, instead of blah, blahing it. Let's just go like this. Do Z to drop some stuff in these. Like that. Get these guys just kind of hand-fed. Just to speed the process. I don't want to leave here with these things turned off. But, what do we got? A little more coal. Sure, that'll help a little. Run up here. There's, yeah, a couple of them that's still, I guess, there and there. Okay. Now, I want to use the map. I want to actually deconstruct this. It's just these guys take obnoxious amounts of power. They use half a meg a piece. Oh crap. Oh crap. That was bad timing. I did not want that to happen. Okay, with all this running, as long as they have a backup on the line, what we'll do is actually reconnect the system. It'll start draining the power pretty aggressively with those guys on, and then I will hop in a car and I'll drive up there and I'll fix the problem myself. If I had coal. If I had coal. Come on, give me that beautiful coal, friends. Lovely. It's all I get. Apparently that's all we get to drive with. I hope you guys catch up eventually. I'm too busy right now. Gotta go. Gotta go. We gotta save the day. Because we screwed up the last day. We have... this is getting fun. Okay, hold on. Hey you, give me back my car. This stuff has to go right here. Oh, you know what? Hold on, before we do that, let's check our power consumption. 325 megawatts is what we need right now. 325. Remember that number. 325. 225. That's how quickly it changes the calculation. So that is why those guys are pretty much a no-go. Beacons are pretty much a no-go until you get properly set up with your nuclear, I think. And I think that's what we're going to do. I've got this set from the old base. We're going to import this build. This is our hold on, blueprint. How do we do this? Blueprint there. No. Yes, like that. Can I just put a blueprint in here and then copy it in? No. No. I want to import into paste Control V. No. I want to import it in as a blueprint into the book. Can I do that? If I just import this, it gives me just this, right? Oh, there we go. And oh, I already made it. Okay, never mind. Delete the extra. I didn't realize I had made it. I didn't realize it actually made it. I thought it just made a copy. But of course that would make no sense if it did that. So this is there. Okay, now I've got this guy running. Let's go ahead and get over to where I want to put it. I'm thinking this, like the nuclear, like the uranium patch here and here. Was there another uranium patch? I don't remember. Hold on. Let's take some of this stuff off. There's there. I don't think we have another one there. That's enough for quite a long time, of course. Our oil supply is up here, so if we're piping our oils out to those, they're going to have to travel quite a ways. Anyway, it's probably down this main line here. I'm thinking up here, our power system. Let's go see what we can do up there for setting up the power. I'm going to print one down. Well, actually, might as well grab the vehicle, right? I'm going to print one down and see where that takes us for... Oh, look at that. Look at all this extras we don't need. Oh, maybe not that much. Hold on. I'll keep 10 of them around for now. To make problems later with. You know, it's how we got to do it. It's the wrong trousers, Gromit. Man, that is like the best cartoon ever. Wallace and Gromit. Haven't seen it, check it out. It's amazing. It's generations of fun. All those trees can get out of there. That would be a good start. I'm thinking we can probably fit 2 or 3 of them up along here. Maybe even more. I think we'll probably stick with the print that we've got for now to start with. Let's see, where does that actually fit? No, that's the grid. It's the wrong icon. Oh, it's not that big, actually. It's not as big as I was thinking. So it's less than 2... It actually fits almost exactly within the length of 2 of these. So if we put it in there, that might work. Or we can bring it like... spot like up here. If we evened up that shoreline there, that might work. Hi, fishies. What are you guys doing? Are you guys... Oh, you coming to grab some goodies from me? Oh, yes, you are. Okay, we evened up that shoreline. But then that one has to... Yeah, that'll work. They can do this. Right there. Print all that in. Shifty-clicky. Okay, something like that. Okay, that's probably enough in there. I'll clear out the cliffage. Okay, good. And then we'll remove the trees left in the area. Lovely. Okay, now, in here is the target for the first one, so let's go ahead and place that beast right now. I think we'll go like this. Oh, they need to be... Oh, that'll... Oh, not quite. Does that fit? Maybe? Oh, man. It's got to go like this. The pipes have to be on the water. No, like that has to be on the water, right? Yep, that'll work right there. And they'll fill in when they need to. Oh, just barely. Alright, that's a little excessively fine printed there. What I do want to do, though, is then delete this, do that, and I'll actually take out this whole line here. 2, 3 of those down. I'm just going to set up one unit to begin with. Let's actually take out all of this. I don't want any excess connected. Okay. The rest can fill. That's good. They're filling in the land. Now that'll give us 1 unit. There's nowhere near enough there, but that's fine. We'll come back to it. Oh wait, these need to go. I can just reprint that down, right? As long as I've got the 1 piece in the base position. The rest can actually print over top of. This line is excess. That's good for the rest of it. Okay, so that's in place. You know what I'd really love to do is have some sort of useful pathways. Get the robots doing important things while we starve for power. That's how this is done. This is excellence at its best. Now we're gonna have to mine the oil or the ore. We're going to have to refine the ore. We're gonna have to set up the production. I think the long-term goal or the longest build piece is going to be to put in the to build the actual factory or the actual refineries. I remember those being excessively long, and they take a lot of material. What do they take? Can we even craft them yet? Yeah, right there. Nuclear reactor, 500 copper, 500 steel, 500 advanced circuits, and 500 concrete. We don't even make concrete right now. All right. We're a bit behind on this. So all 4 of these components need to be made for up there. But I think what we'll do is we'll start with... let's start with... something like that. Actually, it can be a little more convenient if it's there, rather. Okay, and each of those needs to be fed with an input. We'll power them as well. Something like that. Sure, and we'll put requester chests in there, but I'm gonna set these up and tell them, you know what, I was gonna say I'm gonna set these up and tell them to build, but I'm only gonna get them to build this. So if I shift right click and shift left click, it'll give an order to bring in what's effectively 1 build of this, 2 builds? 1 build is all it's asking for. That's interesting. Maybe the 500 is the cap, or it's specially built. Normally it's a little more, like if I put in a request for something else, like say I built a pump, sure. I'll do that, and I can do this, and it's going to say that's not 75 pipes is not 1 build of this, right? It's like 7 builds. I don't know why, but it gives some sort of ratio. So now that's going to start loading, but it's only going to get steel and circuits. Why is that? Oh, because I bet you I don't have... Yeah, those are yellow, which means I don't have any copper. I don't have any concrete. Copper we can fix. Let's make just a line like here, or a supplier here. Where can we make it? We'll make a just a passive provider chest right there, and we'll load her up like this, and there, and actually an output, that and that, and I can give power here and here, here apparently too. Good. All right, and those shouldn't be full. Let's say, I don't know, two stacks. That's enough to keep the bots going. Good. So we get that taken care of. What else do they need? They needed concrete. Apparently I've got some logistics bots still running in my backpack. Okay. Annoying, but we'll deal with it. I do have a lot of steel and stuff. Maybe I've got... Yeah, up to 200. I don't want up to 200. I want to 100. How about my copper and stuff? Those are all at 200. That's a little excessive for the space, and that means they will no longer need to store all that in my inventory. Drop these because I don't need that much, although that did kind of come in handy having that stuff there. So our power systems right now are plenty satisfied, right? We're only needing 90 right now because the base isn't heavily operational. Tech-wise, what are we doing? We're working on the inserter bonus, okay. I wouldn't mind going into the Covarex, but it's 1,500 points. We do need it anyways, so that'll be basically the next thing we need to do. We got these guys for power, and this is literally all the northern power that we have right now. We have a coal line here. We could probably upgrade this to add in better power, but I don't know that that's really gonna matter. We'd be better off spending our time on other productive things like, you know, gathering random resources that are sitting on the ground. No, on producing the concrete and such to make that run. I need iron ore, I believe, and is it brick or stone for concrete? 1 iron ore, 5 brick, and 100 water. So we can make those. There's the iron ore is here. We can just pull it off the side. Where's our stone? There it is, our brick. X to there. Might as well do that. Bring this over somewhere over here. That'll work right there. And then I can fill her up with this guy, and it's going to be 5 brick. You might as well have one of those. This is going to be a concrete maker with an output there. That's actually convenient. You go like that to give them power. I need a passive provider chest here, and we'll do 2 stone. We'll do a bunch of stacks, because eventually I'd like to concrete en masse, just because I've never done that. Pipes, though, we're going to go this way. Somewhere up here will give us... that's very convenient. Less convenient with that part, but this is... Oh, that's not convenient. Let's bring him off this way. Let's skip the brick, or skip the whatever that is, the cliffs. We'll run this guy up. There we go. Nice and easy. Oops. There, and then I need a pump. I bet you I don't have one. Bet you I can make one. Offshore pump. Super easy. There we go. And conveniently enough, offshore pumps just work osmotically. Have you ever seen the pumps that... Oh, that was brilliant. Hold on a second, I will move that. Thank you. Oh, that doesn't work at all. There you go. You ever seen those pumps that use no power to pump water out of a river? So if you got like a moving river, it's flowing like down like this. It's basically a pump that allows the water pressure to hit to build, and then it releases the pressure in a sort of a flap valve that allows water to be jetted up a much smaller. So the amount of water pushing is like, I mean, I guess about 10%, 10 to 15% of the water that hits the valve gets jetted at higher pressure up and out of the pump. It's pretty cool. You can, it's it's not going to pump water up to the top of a major cistern in a city or anything, but if you have a little riverside spot, you could actually legitimately have a water pump that would just do that on its own. Its only downside is it's very noisy, because like it's a high pressure slapping sound repeatedly. If you could get away with the noise, you'd be fine. But what was I doing? Getting distracted by interesting, useless trivia. And a power pole that's somehow never been connected. It's probably the second time I've tried to connect that. It looks like it anyways. Alright, over here we built this guy. How is he going to do for setting up? Well, he's getting... The only thing he's missing now is the concrete, okay? You guys need steel and copper. You need steel, copper, and pipes. So we can get that going. Okay, and do you need anything that the... No, that's fine. We'll just do all... Oops, do all of this. They should have their orders in. What's going on here? No gears. We're not stocking gears anywhere, are we? That's what that's telling me, that there's either no gears... I think that's saying there's no gears at all available on the network, even potentially. So, this is a fast builder that's doing nothing. Like, legit nothing, so... I think we will give him a spot to store. And maybe a stack or two again. Like that. Okay? So you'll get gears for you'll get enough gears for the system probably just like that. That should do that just fine. Now I don't know if it tells me, like, if there's just pipes sitting around. Logistics storage, 2,309. Oh, look at that. Look at that, huh? So it doesn't tell me that there is a supply of them. It just tells me how much is stored somewhere. So in this case, there may be 2,200 pipes, and it looks like they're not refilling. As they grab stuff, they're not refilling the numbers. This is really cool. So I think our pipes are also not on the network. So hopefully they will unload the storage and I can do another one of these right like this. And again do that. And they'll work as well, hopefully. Okay, I think that will mean now that they are actually providing. So what else are you guys needing? You got steel. There's none in the storage, but they're starting to fill. Good, they're actively producing it. They're actively storing there as well. All right. Now, did you finish your first one? No, you still have 200 and... Whew, you're unsatisfied. So 270 still to go. All right. That'll give us some time. So the next thing we need to do then is set up the power, or the uranium, mining. I know for certainty we're going to need to bring pipes of some sort over here. It's not going to be... What is it? Sulfuric acid for the drills? Man, I forget. We'll set up a mine first, and then we will. Why don't I just drive? Because I still somehow have a vehicle left, in spite of the fact that I keep throwing them in the ground and driving away without picking up the old ones, without pocketing my pocket car. We'll go down there, because it's right here. I guess they're both pretty right here, aren't they? Ooh, nice little path. Watch out for that tree. Hello. Get back in my belly here. Alright, there we go, there we go. We'll clear this out with that stuff, just the trees. And then these guys need to mine in basically here. Like whatever it is. Oh. Oh, come on. Like that. Mm-hmm. I know I could be copying these. That would probably be smarter. That's why I set it up like this. And then that covers everything. Okay. Now, this guy can go, I'm sure. Mm-hmm. You're barely covering anything. Everything else is taken care of by others. Good. That one's not, so it is genuinely needed there. Mm-hmm. Everything else is covered there. Good, good. I just want to make sure that these are going to work. Okay, now outputting. We're outputting the uranium ore from these guys. Now I'm going to want these guys straight off the bat to have efficiency mods probably on the main, I would imagine. Now they're also going to need an input of... I forget. Ah yes, sulfuric acid. They need sulfuric acid in, not petroleum. Glad I remembered that. Now, you are probably not going to provide much more than one at this stage. So we'll come up here and just do a quick combinio. Like that. And we need to power these beauties. Mm-hmm. Now they can be connected... Something like that. And power along the bottom. Like that. And that. Okay. And that guy is or is not needed? Is needed. Okay, now what we do is we bring in the petroleum gas, or sorry, sulfuric acid into the facility. And it can honestly just go like, each of these can have a, oh that's super convenient, isn't it? Each of these can have a fairly simplistic connection. In fact, we're gonna go west here. We're gonna go like this, there, to there, to there, and up to there. Doesn't need a lot, I don't think. If it needs more, we can. I suppose we could pump more. I'm fairly certain it's not going to need that much. I do not remember the numbers or anything. So, and then we're just going to go up like this, and I think we will make a thoroughfare here for the trees to get cleared out. Good. And we'll go up here. That's a long haul. That's a very long haul. Okay. Like that. And I suppose somewhere along the line we need an auxiliary pump, maybe. Pump. Down, please. Mm-hmm. Run this. So this is sulfuric acid. Might as well be running on the road, genius. You have roads for. Oh, what the heck? Oh, I'm out of them. Okay. Let the bots do their job then for a change, Drake. That's what you got them for. Actually, you got them to just fill your inventory. That was your real... That's your real heart and soul of this reason. There. And we will go there, and then this can actually change up. So you're gonna go like that, that. And we'll just continue that baby right down here. Now, where does that lead to? Sulfuric acid, not petroleum. There's sulfuric acid being made there. Is there enough? I don't know. I mean, this sulfuric acid is very full. What is it going to need? Uranium will be the priority feed, will it not? I would imagine. We would want it to be the top feed. So if sulfuric acid gets low, we need to stop the pump going this way. Right? But then we would pump it both ways? Yeah, we pump it both ways. And this guy can just power here. This guy can power here. We'll give him a few wires and say if sulfuric acid is... You activate if sulfuric acid is greater than 10K. That's fine. Set, go. So it'll continually pump that way as long as we have a surplus. As long as we have enough in here. Then this will activate and it'll pump to the east. Oops, I didn't finish that line. Like there and there. Good. Now they'll run that. That'll get sulfuric acid down to the drills. They'll connect. They should start pumping immediately. That'll get the ore made. We then need to take it up above and to somewhere central where we're going to process it. So, what on here? Are those guys out? Oh, they're just just these two are running. Oh yeah, because it's like half a belt and that's what it's feeding. I see. That's interesting. That's fine. It'll drill out the excess stuff at the edge first. All right. So a little bit more time today. We can finish. Why did you not connect? Oh, because the build didn't get in. They're on their way. Good. We should see a rush of goodies flying past us here momentarily. Thank you. There it goes. Petroleum is online, or sulfuric acid is online. And we can spin by here. There we go. Got it online. Now, I think what I need to do is shovel it over after I do the 4-to-1, which is actually just going to be... you know what? We're going to do this. And then we're going to take blue belt up. I don't know that we need that much speed. I'm sure we don't, but we'll start with blue belt. That way we can have it there to begin with. Up this way, and then we'll probably scoot over to just the right of the road, I think, wherever our processing goes. Somewhere up here. And we need the same sort of thing on the east there for the other uranium, but this will be enough to get us started. It's not like we're going to heavily overwork this system. I need centrifuges. I didn't put any of those in the build order. Oops. Concrete and red circuit. Do you legit need the same thing, huh? Alright, well, back we go. On the 43rd time back along the road. Off we go! Mad driving skills. Or more just mad while driving. With some... Oh, I was just going to say some sort of skill, but apparently some sort of... I want to demolish the world skills. Hey, we made it! With minor damages done to the base. Now, this guy here would give me another... hi! Not what I meant to do. There we go. And this will be centrifuges, wherever they are. There they are. They were not up here, so it confused me. Okay, so they need steel, they need gears, and they need concrete. Okay. There. Do that same sort of thing. Oh, you got like no output, Strake. None at all. Oh, that's okay. They got them started anyways. What we do need to do is put out these. There, 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 and there. And I will have just a basic output. we go. Yeah, that's okay. Actually, these guys need, like... I'll leave those with 4. These guys can have 2 lines. I don't remember how many these guys do, so we'll leave 4 as well. Actually, we'll go with 2. If that's not enough, then we can adjust it. Maybe the same there. Don't need a ton of it. Centrifuges, I legit only need 1. Okay, you got everything coming you need. It's all yellow, yellow, yellows, yellows, and yellows. Good. Okay, so we're providing the stuff to make this. Now, the next step is the centrifuges, which need to be built to... Can I help? Yes, I can. Just need the first 100 brick delivered. Or concrete, rather, delivered. This guy is... whoa, whoa, whoa. Put the rest in there. There we go. We'll get one going. I got my centrifuge. Logistics should provide me with some, I suppose, right? I should have them giving me like just 5 maybe, just to be able to build off of it. That's good. Okay, now that'll keep the entire base excessively busy for a very long time. We're still in 90 megawatts power scenario. So the issue last time was fairly simple to solve with the power, because it was just a matter of shutting off what we turned on that basically more than doubled our power systems. Having said that, it's a very temporary fix, because we do need the stuff producing that was drawing all that power. So what we'll do is we will fix that up by using uranium. And there's the uranium supply there now. We do have a big stock of it over there. I don't know that we need to right now, though. It doesn't need to be mined, so we won't. We got a spare car apparently sitting around over here. Bring it back, or I'll hop in it. Let's hop in it. Do the return trip. Okay, so somewhere up this very general vague area, we're going to do soil or uranium production. I don't want to cram way over here and be loosey-goosey with it, so let's not go crazy, but I forget entirely how this works, so we're going to sort it out. Uranium ore, a 0.7% chance that it produces uranium-235. U-235 is the one that's used to produce power, primarily. U-238 is the non-active stuff, so you're going to just need to bring in ore and output... That's it. You just bring in the raw ore and you output the 2 types. So there's some sort of returning and filtering crazy going on here, but I think what we'll do is take that guy out of there, and we will set you up somehow over here. There's going to be an ore input system. We'll definitely have some sort of these guys going on. So we want one more tile, so we're clear of that. That's the closest we'll get to you. You come there. I don't know how much we can do, but that's enough room for 12. If we have a blue belt that comes over like this, and then actually inputs up here, and you can go actually from there right up to however high you can go. Good, and clear the road. Somewhere up this way. There. You guys are going to input at what rate? 10 uranium ore in 12 seconds. So really slowly, really slowly. In there, and you'll go out there, but you're going to have 2 types of ore coming out there. So that's okay, we can filter it elsewhere. For now, we'll just do that. And we can put another one of these right here, and it'll... Oops. I mean, we're not going to actually want all these online, but this will produce at an exorbitantly fast rate. What I will do is put these in here. Right, and we'll do the belt coming out here. Okay, and then I'm going to get rid of those two. So we know how much space we need here, right? Just make sure we've got that space. No, we don't bury it later. You don't reach the bottom one. You do. So that and that can go. Oh, wait, no. We want to reach the top one. We're going to go there. Doesn't reach. Okay, so you also have 4. So 10 is actually the right number here for those. Okay, we do need to put in modules at some point in here. Alright, the ore is going to come in there, and we just have to power that beast. So we'll drop a line like this, and then we'll put power systems online on each side. Okay, so now you guys are going to feed... Actually, I'm going to want the inputs and outputs to be quicker, because this is going to take very little time once we actually have the speed boosters in there. Alright, so it'll produce 238 93% of the time, the dark green. Then it gets up this way, and we're going to have to sort it and do other things with it up here. Next episode, we'll start working on that. Where and how we do it, I'm not sure. And then it goes up north, where it gets plugged in up here. And we probably can just have it directly fed up this way, instead of using the inserters, maybe? No, we'll definitely have to do the requesters. So it'll come up, it'll reprocess there. Not process, it'll refine up further. We're currently refining it down to 235, 238. We'll do the Covarex enrichment somewhere up here as well. And in this space, right in here, we'll be able to actually use the 235 to make the fuel that we need. Now, I think we don't need a ton of those buildings. I think actually one will probably supply us for a very long time. You're going to make nuclear fuel. Uranium fuel cells takes, oh right, iron plate. Takes 10 iron plate, 1 235, and 19 238s. Okay? And then it's going to output a uranium fuel cell. I'll do that, so we have room to do another option above it if we need to. Like that. Okay. Not bad. There is okay, and then we will put power in here. Somewhere. Sure, like that. And you can get a line across as well. Good. Okay, so now this is going to make 235. It just needs to have its provider chest here. So we'll put one there. Put a passive provider chest, or sorry, a requester chest is what I'm looking for. That needs to be in there, and I will say those are off, so we just tell it to bring in, I don't know, 50 is probably, 100 is probably fine. Bring in 100, that's way more than it needs, I'm sure, but whatever, 50. 50 iron plate. Let's do 50 iron plate just to say we did. It's fine with the 37, to be honest. Okay, so that will then take the 235 and the 238 and provide a feed to input. Reduce the fuel cells. We will not need a lot of them. And then up top there's a passive requester chest. It's taking care of that. And I think we're good. But we're way over time again. We're at 40 minutes-ish, which is about what you guys have come to expect from us. And we're going to leave it there, and hopefully we'll get this online in tomorrow's episode. If we get a lucky 7.7%, it'll give us enough to get 10 fuel cells going. And that will kick this power online, which I believe is actually properly connected and all. Looks like it's got the steam lines running. These produce the steam from the... Oh, we need the water line in. Is it connected? It is not. Okay. Goes there, and goes... Oh, no. And goes there, I suppose. There. That'll work. Like that. There. Oh, what's going on? Oh, there's a tiny little hole broken there in the ground. There. Okay, so that'll be online. This is the first line. This is, oddly enough, the second line. This water line comes down here. Oh no, this provides this one. Okay, that's fine. This should have water pumping then in it. Oh, but I don't have a pump online. I probably don't have them anywhere. So let's go ahead and make them. And that's going to be it for today. Thank you, everybody, for joining me for another episode. We got our uranium almost set up, and we'll see where it gets to from there. We have the supplies to make all of this stuff, and the uranium is technically supposed to be refining now. We just need to juice this guy, huh? We can do that right here. There you go. Now we got power onto this beast because it needs power to do the inserter thing. These don't have a copy, do they? Okay, I'm gonna have to set up some sort of that's the spent cells. You're requesting 5. That'll keep this running. That's probably fine. That's entirely fine, to be honest. Alright, that's it for today. Thank you, everybody, for joining us, and we will see you in game.